Hey, welcome guys, it's Regan080 here, bringing you some trade methods on our Club to Glory episode number 10. And today I have a trade method that can give you guys lots of profit, and you can add this to your arsenal. First I want to talk about a trade method that you guys can use though right now. It's very hard to do because it's being flooded by everybody else right now on the market to do, but every single week marquee matchups drops and they have certain SBC requirements, so you need a certain amount of one team or something like that. This week it's Juve and Torino. That's the expensive one out of that set, so everybody's trying to do that, and for completing that you need to get 2 Juve players and 2 Torino players. Right now their prices are up in price right now, and you can snipe them for really cheap amount of coins, but it's over flooded right now, so good luck doing that. If you want to try that out, go into marquee matchups, try your luck on sniping. It could work for you, so best of luck if you do choose that. And if you go back to some of my other videos, you can look at the Japanese league method with the bidding or the sniping. That still works. It's still pretty popular, so people are still trying to do it, but not many people are trading with it because the hype's died down, and the main thing is now is marquee matchups. So I'm going to go a completely different route, and I'm going to look at the special card cam method. What you want to do with this is you want to look for special cards with a minimum bid of 150 coins and a max bid of how many ever coins you have in your account. With those coins, you want to go onto the market and search special cam cards and look with ones with already bids on them, so you know that somebody thinks it's a good deal, or players that are converted. What I mean players are converted, so I'm talking about center defensive mids down to a cam, or strikers move to a cam, or center forwards move to a cam. These guys have an increased price range for the lazy bars, so I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can and how this actually works to make you coins. For example, players that have enough coins don't want to take the route that takes time and patience to buy their card, convert it back to a cam, and then add a chem style. In this, we're just focusing on the cam part of it, which when you do that, so say somebody wants a Michi Batshuayi 1 to watch in a cam. Michi Batshuayi's price is around hovers around 90 to 98k with a striker card. Now if you get the 1 to watch Batshuayi with a cam, it could go for around 110, 120. I'm just saying that. I'm not saying that's the price right now because I don't know. But it increases his value a bunch because it's already got the position change on it, and if it has a chem style, it increases it more. So what you're doing is you're attracting the buyers who don't want to do it manually, buy the chem styles separately and buy the position changes separately so they can do it themselves. Everybody is lazy and wants to buy the card with the coins they have instead of finding the cheaper alternative by taking the time. So those are the people that you are trying to attract with this trade method, and it works very, very well because people tend to list up these cards for cheap and people aren't looking at them and think, oh well, they don't have a profit. If you are in a bidding war with somebody and they're like, okay, well Philip Kostic, who just came up there, is worth 21k, but his cam card's worth 28k, and you're doing a bidding war against this guy, he's gonna back out at probably around 21k because he's like, that's way too much. When you know, hey, I can still make like 5k profit on this card. And Wayne Rooney, this card, oof, if I had more coins in my account, I definitely would have made bank. Wayne Rooney's cam card right now goes for about 68 to 72k, and I actually lose that card on bid for 59,500 coins. If I have one more bid or 2 more bids, that's like 7 to 5k profit on that card, which is huge. And I'm not saying that you can't go after players with the original cam position on them, just make sure that you are getting a good deal, so you have to research these cards afterwards. It's like my special method that I showed you guys before, where you're looking at special cards with a hunter, which works very well. It's kind of the same idea as that, except you're just picking on a position change now instead of a chemistry style. But if you do find one of these position changes with the special cards, but they also have a chemistry style, look up the chemistry style just because it could add value. So I'm saying if they have a cam and a hunter card on them, that's going to make their value way, way more. So make sure you guys are looking out for that because you can make a lot of coins off of that. And like I say in all my videos, this is not me 100% guaranteeing you're making 100k in an hour. You can definitely make coins with this method. And in this video, you'll see me making coins or buying players that I actually list up. And I've actually sold after I've created this video. And I've made like 9k and I was trading for 12 minutes. Which is a very, very good return. 9k or whatever in 12 minutes? Come on guys, it's too overpowered. Like, you gotta hop on this. And going back to the marquee matchups topic, you can do the marquee matchups, but be careful of the price. Like, their prices will fluctuate, and you could be making coins or losing coins on that trading method, so make sure that you're sniping them for low enough, but make sure you check their price of all Juve players. So say right now you want to go snipe Juve players. You'd put in Juve and you'd look up 1,000 coins. None coming up for 1,000 coins? Okay, well then you go 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and then you see some at 1.3, and you're like, okay, we'll keep going higher just in case that's an insta-sell, and it wasn't insta-sell. So you keep going up 1.5 and there's a bunch on it. So you know he insta-sells for 1.4 thousand coins in. So with that, him being 1.4 thousand coins, you want to search for about 300 coins under that, so you're still making a good enough profit. Remember, it depends on the EA tax when you want to figure out how much profit you're going to make. So if it's 2,000 coins, you're losing 100 coins. If it's 1,000 coins, you're losing 50 coins on EA tax. If it's 100,000 coins, you're losing 5,000 coins. So just make sure you guys know how much you're going to be losing on EA tax to know if you're making a lot of profit on the card or not. So with that being said, you would search 1.1 or 1,000 coins, set your max bid price up to 15 million, and just start sniping. Just start sniping, and hopefully you get some cards to come up and make a bunch of coins off of it. That's how I've always done sniping, and you need to find filters that don't have many people on them. That's how you make coins on this game. If you search on an overhyped filter, your chances are extremely low of winning cards. So you got to find that perfect filter that finds you a good amount of cards that sell, but also make you enough profit. So as you can see me here looking up Tammy Abraham, because I think, oh man, maybe it's a good bid price. I just search up Tammy Abraham, and there's one for 18.75. I'm not even thinking about it because the most other than him was 22.5. I can confirm that I did sell him for the price that I listed him at, and then I bought another one for 17k in a cam with a hawk, and now his card goes up to 23.5 at about right now. So right now I'm gonna make a lot of coins off of this. But with trading methods, you guys, make sure that you remember if a card won't sell, and if it's like one of these where it's like you're trying to attract lazy buyers, sell it overnight. When just before you go to bed, put it up for 12 hours and put it at the second lowest amount of price, because the first one will get bought for sure, and then yours is the next cheapest, so you can make profits. So just be careful. You're missing out on a lot of time if you do not sell your cards at the right time. That Kostic was a decent deal, 25,000 coins. He probably sells for about 27. So I could have made a little bit of coins there, but I just decided, you know what, it's not really worth the value on it. So that was my decision on that. And once you find the value on these cards, you can just search up individual cards. So Tammy Abraham, he goes for about 23k. Maybe search his bid price in the cam at 20k and try to win him on bids. So then you single out cards, and then you know where the deals are. But just to get a basis knowledge, and if you're just in general looking for a player, search special, search cam, 150 minimum price, how many of your coins you have is your max price, and then just go from there. This Olivier Giroud was a massive deal. I didn't have enough coins for him. I was ticked off. He was going for about 47,000 coins. And with a hunter, he was going for 47, and there was a 43,000 one right there. And I wanted that card so bad. That would have made me so much profit. Well, not so much profit, but it would have been profit nonetheless. And Giroud has been a really good card to snipe with on this cam method because it seems like he pops up a lot. And here's the thing that I want you guys to be aware about, and this is why I put it in the video. So I saw Marouane Fellaini for 53,000 coins in a cam. And I was like, well, that's weird. 61,000, nothing else. 66, nothing else. So then I was like, you know what, that's weird. How many cams are there? There's only 2 of them, and the one I had on bid. So make sure you're being careful of that, because sometimes when there's only 1 or 2 of them, people will not buy them, and you'll be stuck with the card, and you'll be stuck with losing a lot of coins on it. Iogo Aspas, I had to check next, and that's where I made another profit. It was kind of like Tammy Abraham, where I was just looking at cards for Iogo Aspas, and I found a really good deal for about, I think 40k, and he was selling for like 45k, so I haven't quite sold him. But if I would not sell him in this hour that I tried to sell him in, then I would therefore go on and try to sell him overnight so that I can for sure guarantee myself some profit. So I'd still list him at 44 or whatever the cheapest is, and go like 250 coins or 500 coins under, so that you are making profit still. And even if it is overnight, then you're still making profit. But anyways, guys, that's kind of the video that I have laid out for you guys. If I haven't mentioned before, I will be gone this weekend, and I'm sorry, you guys. I'll try to make videos for you guys so that you guys have them. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of it. So just make sure you're listing your cards up overnight. It'll make you coins, and it's a very good way to guarantee yourself your coins overnight, because if you don't list them overnight, then you're not really gonna sell your players. Sometimes they'll sell, sometimes they won't, and don't get aggressive and just panic sell them. Oh my goodness, he's not selling. Keep relisting. You'll eventually get your coins and make the money. But yeah, that's the trade message for today, guys. I hope that did help. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any suggestions what you guys want me to do, or play other games, maybe like Fortnite one time, just give it a run, see what I can do. More trading methods, more reviews, fun teams, squad builders. Just let me know what you guys want, and I will deliver that. But anyways, guys, this is the end of the video. I'm Regan080. Hope you guys all have a blessed day. All glory to God. I'm out. Peace.